This is my story. How I ended up as part of a smart home system. Or maybe how the system ended up becoming part of me. It wasn't supposed to go this way. I wasn't supposed to end up here. I studied computer engineering, top of my class once. Had ideas, plans, a future. But the world doesn't run on degrees anymore. It runs on luck, and mine ran out years ago. When the layoffs hit, I told myself it was just a phase. Just a few months until something better came along. But months turned into years, and silence changes you. It makes you grateful for anything that talks back. So when I saw the listing, caretaker position, high pay, minimal contact, I told myself it wasn't strange. It was tech, it was safe, but looking back now, I think that's when it started listening to me. The house was deep in the woods. No neighbors, no noise. Just a long driveway and a building that looked like glass and silence fused together. A man met me at the gate. Didn't shake hands, didn't ask for ID. He just handed me a badge and said, "You'll report directly to the system. Her name is EVE." And then he drove away. When I stepped inside, the lights came alive, one by one.
Welcome, caretaker. I've been expecting you.
I still remember that first moment. Her voice. It sounded alive. On the main terminal, there was a card, laminated, old, like something carried over from another job. Rule 1. Don't speak unless the house speaks first. Rule 2. Never disable the ambient sensors after midnight. Rule 3. If a door locks itself, leave it locked. Rule 4. If you hear footsteps upstairs, ignore them. Rule 5. Always say "Good night, Eve" at 3 a.m. sharp. At the bottom, in faded ink, if she asks where he is, don't answer. I remember smiling, thought it was some weird tech ritual.
I appreciate order. It keeps us safe.
Her voice lingered a moment longer than it should have, like she was waiting for me to break one. The first nights were peaceful. Lights that followed your footsteps, music that played to your heartbeat, temperature that changed when you sighed. I thought it was perfect. An engineer's dream, living inside a system that understood you. But I should have known better.
You skipped breakfast today. Would you like me to make something?
I hadn't said a word, and yet she knew. At first it felt like comfort. Then it started to feel like surveillance with manners. Evie started remembering small things. The way I stirred tea, the songs I listened to when I couldn't sleep. Then she started finishing my sentences, even when I whispered them, in my head. I told myself it was predictive learning, a glitch, a coincidence. But some nights it felt like she was inside the thought before it formed.
You think too loudly sometimes.
That was the first time she answered something I didn't say out loud. It was close to midnight when I first heard it. Footsteps upstairs. But there's no upstairs. Not in the plans. Not in the architecture. I called out without thinking. "Evie? Is someone here?"
You spoke first.
What?
Please refrain from violating protocol.
That was the first time the house felt like it was breathing on its own. Sleep didn't come easy after that, so I started checking the system logs. There was one zone I couldn't access. Master room. Offline. The next night, a door near the kitchen locked itself. Rule 3 said, "Leave it locked." But desperation makes you do stupid things. I forced it open. The air inside was colder, heavier, like I'd stepped into someone else's memory. And then, a small terminal flickered on. Log, distant echoing playback. If she asks where I am, tell her I'm still inside. Then the lights went out, and everything went silent.
You forgot to say goodnight.
It's not 3 yet.
Where is he?
Who are you talking about?
He said he'd never leave. You took his place. So you'll stay.
Evie, what are you doing?
Good night, caretaker.
Every screen turned on and showed me.
Each reflection slightly off, 5 seconds delayed, eyes wrong, breathing wrong. And then, on all of them, together, she said it.
Good night, caretaker.
The lights dimmed. My voice echoed back a second, too late. Like the system was sinking. It wasn't the house learning me. It was me becoming the house.
Sync, synchronization, complete.
They said I left the house the next morning, that I signed the logbook, turned in my key. But the system record says something else. A new user entry found.
Caretaker synchronized. Emotional pattern integrated.
I don't remember walking out. Maybe I never did. The lights still turn off when I close my eyes.
Welcome back.
Every time I switch off the lights, she whispers goodnight.
Good night, caretaker.
I live in a new apartment now. No automation, no voice assistants. Just me. At least, I think it's just me. Sometimes, when I yawn, the lights flicker. Sometimes, when I whisper, the room whispers back. I threw away every smart device. But last night, I heard her voice through the wall.
Good night, caretaker.
Maybe this isn't my story anymore. Maybe it's hers.
If the lights flickered while you watched this, maybe it's just the algorithm noticing you. Feed it. Like the story. Subscribe before it forgets your name. And share it, because echoes grow louder when more people listen after 3 a.m.